Hi guys, I'm GameLegenddd and welcome to the channel. In this video I'll be doing a versus mode against JMThoughts. I'll be doing my Red Star FC team, he'll be doing his Basel Black Star team. It's a battle of the stars, who will win? Let's find out. Yeah, but it's dominated by PSG and it took me so long to win a title.
What's your performance in Europe? What's your kind of European performance?
Well, the season before we won the title, we got to the final of the Champions League only to get beat off Liverpool in the final. You should have called it the Stars Cup.
It didn't give me an option to name it.
Did it not?
I mean, maybe there was, but I didn't see it.
I'm sorry about Red Star FC 33-34. I could have changed that.
It's alright. Okay. Well, you're at home first. That was an exciting draw. You've got the best odds for top goal scorer.
Yeah, it's nuts. Have you had a look at Yuji? He's ridiculous.
I'll look at him in a minute. But then it's a lot of my players until we get.
Yeah.
Oh, the nicknames are all been removed.
I know. That's annoying. Like, I can't see any of my players' pictures as well. Like, new gens as well.
Oh god, I'm gonna have to figure out what these players are called.
Like,
Basel Black Star.
I moved all of my players back to like all the files back to FM22 just so I could see the pictures, and now I can't see them. I mean, at least I've got all my players, especially the ones that were leaving as well. So.
Right, I'm gonna clear my entire team selection.
I think I shall do the same.
I assume we can rename them. No, we can't. Okay. That's interesting.
That's disgusting.
That's disgusting. But fortunately, most of my players have names that make sense. Like, Potato is Padoris, and Mombo Italiano is Italio.
So I had a guy called Frederick Picard, and one of my channel, because he did something on the channel, like in the game, and we renamed him to Jean-Luc Picard.
Amazing.
So
Manzilla is Manzilla.
Okay.
God, I'm struggling now though. I guess Contronio is Maximilio Contronio is Max Control. All right, this is good. This is good.
Are we going with it Diamond versus Diamond?
Well, if that's your main formation, we've got to start with that, and then it's all bets up.
And then it goes tits up.
Maybe we should commit to playing the first half of the first leg as Diamond v Diamond.
Diamond v Diamond. Diamonds are forever.
That's what we should have called the cup, maybe.
Yeah.
Or Star Diamond Cup or something like that. Right. Where's Vlad? Who the frick? Oh, this is a problem. Vladimir. There we go. Right, we'll get Vladimir.
Wait, they've renamed Thierry Henry as well. That's disgusting. So he's no longer Cyril Carlier. He was like a really good player for me. But one of my VIPs renamed him to Thierry obviously after Thierry Henry.
All of our loans have been pulled back into the main team as well. Have you noticed that?
I think so, yeah.
So I got this guy called Barbona, who I couldn't register, so I sent him away. But he's back now, so I don't know whether to put him in the team. And Lucas Iglesias.
They really didn't do a very good job with this versus, did they? Like, it's fucked up all the main view that I had.
It's 100% an afterthought that they kind of just threw in, isn't it? Although I was listening to the football podcast thing with, the Tony Jameson one, the athletic one.
Yeah.
They were interviewing the FM community manager guy, and he was trying to big this up as being like one of his favourite modes, which is fine, but it's make it at least work.
Say that again.
Yeah. I guess that's probably why it crashed when I tried to load in with a skin as well.
I mean, I've loaded my skin perfectly fine, but I don't know.
I guess you would set up the game, so I don't know. Right, I'm ready. I don't know about you.
I'm just debating whether to put a guy that is leaving the club on the bench or not. I think I will, because he's pretty. It's Christophe Azure anyway, so. Right, who was the final guy that was really good for us? Was it Ruiz? No, it wasn't. It was Marcelino. Hernandez, Zeddy.
I wonder if FM22 Versus mode has been improved. It might have been.
I have got a sneaky suspicion it has not. Got a very sneaky suspicion.
Alright, here we go. Are we at your venue or are we at a random venue?
I have no idea, because it doesn't give me any information on. Is it like stadiums or? It doesn't even say the stadium. Hang on a second.
My captain.
Just says Versus Cup.
I think Vlad can be the
Oh god.
vice captain. We've actually got
Romeo looks good. I like him. I'm just having a look at your players now. Paolo Mazzetti. You don't know any of these players because they're all nicknamed, aren't they?
Yeah, no, I know Mazzetti. I'm going to look at your team actually if you're looking at mine. Let's have a look at yours. Is there any way to like? There's not really any way to look at them in any kind of order. Okay. Oh, I could look on your.
If you wanna look at somebody, look at Fujimoto. I'm just having a look. He's just ridiculous.
Finishing 16, acceleration 16, agility 16. That's a good start. Oh, look at that work rate, teamwork, penalty taking off. Oh, the off the ball determination as well, and the composure and anticipation. So he's like the perfect advanced forward, really.
Yeah, he came from Japan for like under 2 million, I think. Fujimoto, he was ridiculous.
Are you big in Japan then?
No, not really. Like I had a scout in the sort of the late period of the game that used to work at Leeds, and I just because when I loaded up the save, they didn't change the fact that France had I think it was originally 4 foreign player limits or non-EU basically. Because like in France, you can have as many Africans as you want as long as they're not as long as they used to be part of France. Which is a very good save to recommend.
Yeah.
But he found the midfielder, which is I'll just show now. So they found me Fujimoto, who was ridiculous, and then Kikuchi, who was like I just developed him into Carrillo, and he's just nuts, man. But yeah, I'm good to go when you are.
Yeah, just press continue. I'm looking at your other Japanese. Oh, alright, yeah, he's pretty. Wow.
And then I think I signed a guy from Thailand who was just turned into an absolute ball assassin.
All right.
I do like the look of the team though. For your side, the 2 strikers worry me.
We've got 4 really good strikers, to be honest. So we'll see how that goes. But I never quite know with stuff like versus mode how much big games like or dislike.
Well, I can tell you now, GM, I'm not in my stadium, so.
It doesn't look like it. Where are we playing this?
Maybe we're playing it in Switzerland in like a neutral venue.
On the border.
Yeah. So, my Red Star team, I think on yours, is showing all in red.
Yes.
And they're not red.
It looks like.
Right, I'll bump it up to 2 speed on match end.
Yeah, let's do 2 speed.
And then replay camera, I'll go sideline. This is great. This, because I'm looking at one screen where I'm green, and the other where I've got red and black shorts, and I'm absolutely devastated. To be fair, our away kit. Sorry, go on.
Is your kit correct on your screen then?
Yeah. Yours is black, like mine.
Oh, do you have custom kits loaded? Is that why?
That'll be why.
So I won't have the files.
No, you won't. But it still should revert back to the original.
Yeah, it's a bit odd. Maybe that is the original.
Maybe.
In the game, red tops, black shorts.
I mean, it's not copied over my the badge as well, because I've got that in there, which is weird. Oh,
I think I've got
Fujimoto.
your badge correct. Ooh, Manzilla makes the save. Your badge is correct for me. It must be in my badge pack.
Right. Okay.
But then why is it not in your badge pack? Very odd.
I've just copied it over.
Oh, you've just moved it. Okay.
Right. I didn't have them in FM22, so I just moved them back, but it still should work. But it doesn't matter. Oh.
Here it is.
He's a good keeper, that Manzilla. Like.
It's alright, yeah. Yeah, apparently we should be showing.
Oh.
It was week of 4. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
causing us some problems.
Fujimoto, I've missed him. It's annoying that there's not a. No, I just miss him. I just missed the save and check.
Same. I was not ready to end.
Like if FM had come out like a month later, I would have been happy.
Yeah, that would have made sense. Ooh.
Oh, good shot.
I think that was my Carolero that did that. Hey, Southland fan Tom. How you doing, Tom? We are playing
That's
GameLegenddd here.
gotta be in.
I've done shout-outs today. How does the new shout-out thing work? I can never work out how that works.
I have literally no idea. All I know is SO, which is that.
Broken. Great. Oh, Picard, nearly.
Oh my god, how many clearances off the line? This is ridiculous.
Morales is struggling here. Can't cope with Mikamoto or whatever his name is. Well, you gaming PC? Yay, finally got a gaming PC. Well done. Hope it's good. Right. Steely. I feel like I know a Steely. Maybe it's the same guy. It's definitely Steely.
It was a new gen called Adam Steele, and he was not. We signed him from Man U. But yeah, it was ridiculous.
We literally can't cope with your forwards.
The thing is, he can't score because you've got Manzilla.
Scared.
8 out of 6. Which is a bit worrying.
I've just got like, we should press hard, we should tackle hard, we should panic. Right. Half time. 0-0, blimey.
There's the shout out. I don't know how you do it though. Maybe Neil's done it.
Neil must have done it. That's weird.
Well, that's the first time I've seen my. I should have 5, I think. Just depends on how you've done it. I don't know.
Currently, your top games are FM23, FM22, and Crusader Kings.
Yeah, I was playing Crusader Kings not long ago. That was a good stream, that actually.
Sorry, I'm gonna bring Hoffering on.
There you go.
Tell them they're all crap.
/ and then you need to do it on PC. Yeah, they didn't. Yeah. It was very weird. They didn't like my team talk either. And I'm like, guys, I was speaking to you a month ago, and you were loving me. What's happened to you?
They don't know who we are.
Yeah,
it's all gone.
We've been gone.
It's in the same. Is green your away kit? Because I must have seen lots of green.
Shouldn't be.
In fact, your little name is coming up in green.
Right, okay.
Nice. So it must think that green's your away kit. Ooh, Mazzetti. Collar. Peter Collar.
Oh.
Ooh,
Massive save from Marco. Polish goalkeeper. It's mad how, like, a majority, apart from Badashili, the rest are all new gens.
I think pretty much my entire team's new gens as well.
Because you know that whole thing that I had about natural fitness. He's one of those.
Oh right, yeah. Well, I mean, if you're gonna press all game, then it's useful. Oh, Morales, don't be doing that.
This is very even, this.
It's quite scary how you... Kind of what we thought, right?
I think so, yeah.
What's the point of doing this? It's like fairly similar.
Oh.
Because it's not like...
I call it just only look at that. That's the weird thing is, like, once we finished second, I don't think we ever finished like in the top two, like, until we actually won it, because I finished second one season and then I just sort of went off the rails a bit in a couple of seasons. Like, there was one season where I just, like, that last season before we won the league, where we just continually, I just went, right, okay, I'm not winning the league, let's focus on the Champions League, and somehow got to the final.
Absolutely, you're right.
Oh my god, Monterey.
Won the league.
Yeah, that was very emotional. Not as emotional as South America though, but yeah. But then you've got...
I'm glad it worked.
Yeah. Oh, your keeper is nuts.
He's having a good game. He had a terrible game in the Champions League just before this.
But then I constantly just get taken the piss out of saying that oh yeah, it took you 13 seasons to do it. I'm like, yeah, I don't see you doing it.
I imagine that came through your...
Yeah, it did. Oh, for some more. Are we making any changes here or what? In terms of... No. I don't think we've played that badly.
No, it's interesting. My centre back and left back are my best players so far.
Why is it that, like, I feel like on this FM anyway, that all the players wanted to chip the keeper in the end?
Well, it was something they just added, wasn't it? So I guess there's always going to be a little bit of a tendency, because the chipping the keeper was new for FM20.
Nikolic, the Serb.
Yeah, it was new, so I guess...
Yeah.
Maybe you notice it more, or maybe there's too much of a waiting. I mean, I'm 1-0 away from home for me. Kind of okay if we can keep it at this. That we can is the question.
Slow-mo.
I'll bring on another striker.
I think I'll bring on the guy that...
It's not...
Go on, Nikolic again, please. I hate it. That's one thing that still I don't like about FM, is that when they go one-on-one with the keeper, they either muck it up, like, in terms of they'll hit it past the net, or they'll hit it straight at the keeper when they're one-on-one, where there's, like, more space on the other side.
Yeah. I thought they'd done a lot of work on that in FM23, I think. I haven't noticed it yet, maybe. Oh, Picard.
No, he's offside. He did not make it so. And there's my bad joke for the evening.
I love it. Love it. Oh, Fukumoto. Oh, Manzilla makes the claim. Manzilla kicks it long to Hoffering. But Picard. Is he your centre back?
Yeah,
I keep seeing it on the edge of my box if he's your centre back.
He's Basque as well, which is beautiful.
Oh, that is very cool.
See what I mean? Like, just Nikolic there.
Yeah,
so. I love it how you're in full... I've just noticed your character is in full green.
Yeah, I don't know why. I think that might be I might have accidentally loaded in the Paradiso. Yeah, that's the Paradiso match. Which also might explain some issues I'm having. See, I'm pretty sure he's only got one coaching badge.
Oh my god, Carl, yeah. Monterey.
Right. Come on, 4 minutes. Let's maybe not push too hard for an equaliser. In fact, I'm going to make a tactical change. We're just going to go... This worked quite well in some of the group stages of the Champions League, so we'll just see. Because we know what FM is like for away advantage. Or home advantage.
Oh,
Yeah.
Again with the goal. Fujimoto, my man.
Can't stop him. He's on a yellow though.
I'm just about to take him off. Gotta be safe.
I've just made the change to try and contain it at 1-0, and you've immediately scored. I feel like
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
I'll make sure I don't play the diamond next time. I'll try something else.
No. You leave it with this.
Leave it with this.
Then you go bring on any bloody wingers or anything.
God, I just could never get, like, I think I stuck with this, like, a 4-3-1-2 quite for a bit. And then I just found that I just decided to have a go, like, against the big teams of the diamond, and it just worked so well. Oh my God. Hugo Felix.
No.
That is João Felix's brother.
Is that actually?
It is, yeah. I found out. Because they were both at Benfica, and Benfica just decided to sell him from £1 million, and I was like, yes, please. They do some silly silly sales, Benfica. In real life and on the game.
Weird Benfica. Makes me laugh when people moan about football manager transfers. I'm like, have you seen real life transfers? They're absolutely bloody bonkers.
Yeah.
I actually think, as weird as it is, I don't think there's a lot wrong with the AI transfers. Like, they are stupid sometimes, but then real life transfers are fucking ridiculous sometimes.
I think the problem with the AI is like when they're bidding on your players. It's a bit like it's not fair, and they haven't fixed it.
Yeah,
so.
no, I agree. There's nothing worse. Like, I don't think the game is very good at reflecting now at Black Stars that we are. You know, we've got 100 million in the bank, so they're just looking at the league and being like, oh, it's not a high rep league, so these players are only worth 10 million. But the reality is, we don't need to sell them under any circumstances. So that surely should, do you know what I mean? That should have an impact on the value.
Yeah.
And then the funniest thing was, when I got knocked out of the Champions League group stages, it was really easy to stop my players getting annoyed because I could just do the promise that we would qualify for the Champions League.
Mm-hmm.
But when I'm in the Champions League knockouts, that tree to offer Champions League football isn't there because you're still in the Champions League. So then there's no way of talking them way out of being annoyed at wanting a transfer. That's the stuff that annoys me about Football Manager. Like, that's silly.
Mm.
Okay, I'm going to make some changes. There are some serious issues with this team.
The only other thing I find a little bit annoying about this is that it's not remembered the personal roles.
I guess it wouldn't, I suppose. At least it's remembered the formation.
True. I don't think there's any more changes I want to make. So I'm fine. It's just whether you will make any changes, I suppose. Be interesting to see if home advantage counts in this game, because I seriously think it does have an effect. Like, I don't think FM would admit it, but
it does, but that's the point, though, isn't it? Like,
true.
Like real life.
I just think sometimes
I've got your kids.
Have you?
You see the background on my stream?
They're not my kids.
Well, they're not your kids, but like they're proper. But they're proper, like, I don't know what they are, but they're like proper kids.
I can show you
Why are they black? Is that what
I can show you my kids later that I did.
It's just a bit weird that, like, unless is that a Paradiso kit?
It could be. It could well be.
Pulling randomly from the game files.
Possibly.
That would sort of make sense, right? I'm ready where you are.
Yeah, I'm just doing my opposition instructions because I love doing opposition instructions.
Oh, I have never done opposition instructions. ever.
Don't think many people do, but I think they're quite valuable. I think a lot of people just don't understand them, but maybe. Oh,
Alright, so
and it goes nothing.
looks like the weird black kit is actually my kit, and you're in red again. Okay, here we go. Exactly the same stadium.
Yeah.
This is the Versus arena.
This is the Versus arena. Somewhere in Switzerland or Liechtenstein or Paris or
it's got to be Geneva, right?
Geneva, yeah.
Like
has to be.
French-speaking part of Switzerland, right on the border.
Yeah.
Neutrality, United Nations, all that crap. That's what we were playing.
Everybody drinking Heineken because they've got a star on the bottle top, even though I don't like Heineken. That'd be a great sponsor for Red Star, if you think about it. Because there's the badge of the red star on it. Make a lot of money.
Alright. We go. Freaking mojo.
But yeah, Sassanun was a ridiculous new gen I picked up from Thailand for like under 800k, and it just became a monster. Like one of my favorite roles on FM has to be the box-to-box midfielder.
That's interesting because my diamond doesn't have one.
The only other role I can really think of, other than having a box-to-box, is sort of central midfielder. Oh, Nicole, you should score that.
I tend to go with a Carolero and a Mezzala, but occasionally central midfielder on attack.
Definitely have a Carolero, yeah.
But yeah, I've never quite got box-to-box to work. I think I would swap the Carolero for a box-to-box before I swapped the Mezzala for a box.
So I think if we were dominating the game, from what I found on FM22, was... Oh my god, that was a good shot. If I was dominating the game, I'd have like a box-to-box and a Mezzala, whereas if I wasn't, I'd probably leave it as a Carrillo or Carolero. I can't pronounce it probably.
I don't know what we started with a much more aggressive version of this with 2 Mezzalas, and then we ended up, when we got to the Champions League, we had to bring a Carolero in to kind of up against the big teams.
And then one thing I changed quite a bit was I quite heavily relied on a lot of fullbacks early on. That's a good chance. I've changed them now to like more... I mean, at the moment, I think they're fullbacks, but another way would be like changing them to wingbacks sometimes. I think fullbacks is an underrated role a little bit, like because they can do a lot more defensively than a wingback.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, I kind of see wingbacks. It's tricky because with a formation like this, you kind of need the fullbacks to be providing that wing-back support, right? That's on side, is it?
That should be a goal. This is where it takes 5 minutes.
Tell you what, if I lose, it's going to be because the ref's on your team. Look at that.
No, he's not. No, he's not. What are you talking about? Where we're in...
The ref...
Oh yeah, he is wearing the same shorts.
Wearing the same kit. Oh, he's got black socks instead of red socks. That's the only thing that differentiates him.
Santiago.
Santiago. Right, hang on, I need to do something here. Remain Santiago. I'm so annoyed that he's got a release clause. He won't sign a new contract, but I also can't sell him for less than the release clause with a sell on either. Everyone just...
Yeah. He looks nuts, by the way. I just had a look at him there.
He's pretty good. I don't want to lose him for 15 million. It's not fair.
No.
It's annoying because I feel like, the Grealish transfer to City, I feel like you should be able to do that. Like, I should be able to sit down with them and say, look, I promise I'll sell you, and I'll even put like loads of clauses in your contract that make it happen. Please, can you just sign a new contract to get rid of this? Because, nonsense. Oh, offering.
Good chance.
Because that's what Grealish did, right? He said, look, I want, he wrote this amazing release clause, which was, if a team in the Champions League come for him, and Villa haven't qualified for Europe, and they pay 100 million, then they, he goes. which was like a really good deal for everyone and really fair, you know.
No, I agree. I think that'd be a good idea. I was talking to somebody about a director of football save the other night, and I think they should do more in terms of, you know, how sort of the relationship between like a manager and a director of football. I think maybe they should improve that a little bit more, because then you've obviously got to make the staff a little bit smarter, but you should be able to go to like in more depth saying, I want this player in this position for this. I don't know.
Well, they've tried to do that with the way they've changed the scout, haven't they? And the whole squad planner thing. I just think it's a bit wonky.
Yeah. I just think in terms of like a director of football, if you're going to give them full control of the transfers, like if in a director of football challenge, you want to say to them like, look, I want this, this, and this. You get me this. If you don't get me this, get me this. Get me this. You know. Whereas I think a director of football will not do that in a director of football challenge, but
I think it's difficult because often when you're managing these clubs, you want to set the club's vision, right? So you want to be able to go and say to the director of football, you know, I want whatever young, fast players from Japan. But you know, the director of football in real life is above the manager, and they're answering to whatever club vision the board wants. And that's where you get this confliction between reality and football manager, and I think that's where Sports Interactive are put in quite a difficult position.
True.
Because are they trying to make an accurate simulation, or are they trying to make a fun game?
Yeah. I just think you could do something similar to what Conte is doing with the guy at Tottenham, where like he basically says, I want these players, you go and get them. You know.
Yeah, no. Or you could then have a relationship with the director of football.
Yeah.
Or your assistant manager, where you sort of go as a package to a club or whatever.
Yeah. Because I think staff relationships is massively important. It's just not really seen in the game, apart from favoured personnel.
I mean, it is useful. Like, so if you leave a club and go down to a club of a lower rep, but you have a really good relationship with a backroom staff member, you can get them to move with you sometimes.
Yeah.
We've seen that happen a lot. Hey, coach, how you doing?
Sure.
Go on, offering.
Why is my goalkeeper uninterested? That's not good.
That's not a great sign.
I mean,
this is FM22. It is. We are doing my Basel Black Stars team versus GameLegenddd's Red Star team in versus mode as a special event. Ooh, you can tell the difference. Interesting. Ooh, a goal there would kill it off. I don't really know what changes to make. I've changed my attacking midfield.
Oh, that's a good ball. Menduga. He was the guy I wanted to sign from, I think it was Auxerre. And Liverpool ended up buying him and just not doing anything with him, so I got him on loan. And he was like, he was originally like a attacking midfielder, right? But I turned him into a striker. He did alright for me. I wanted to make him a wing back, but his tackling was atrocious. Oh wow. Manziel have a good save though. I hate that from the goalkeeper. Like, you wouldn't see that from a top keeper where he goes like, I'll drop it and throw it out for a corner.
This game is closer than the scoreline reflects, but I'm a little surprised that you're so much better. I guess maybe you're not. Maybe it's.
I don't know.
It's tricky. Not because, like, I thought it would be close, but I'm just.
I think it's still close. It's only 2 goals in it.
It's really difficult to tell when you're not in, like, a big league. Like where you stand in a team, I think. You know what? I'll make my final change. It's a bit early, but I'll do it. Maybe your diamond's just a bit more optimised than mine. That's the other thing. Or maybe it's that star quality striker. Fujimoto
is ridiculous. However, I did like the look of was it Caldinani? He has 2-0. Oh my god, what a tackle. What was that? What was that?
Mazzetti and Cannelloni, as I call them, are both just massive strikers, massive advanced forwards. And then Reme is like a little bit more technical. I think he's actually, interestingly, he's developed to be a shadow striker. Like, I didn't train him to be one, but that's now become his best position as he's grown up. I've been trying to train him as an advanced forward, and sort of boots have just gone the direction of shadow striker instead. I don't know how I feel about shadow striker.
I think shadow strikers are very good in the diamond sometimes. So I try to avoid using, like, I think I've learned like a lesson trying not to have more than one playmaker in a team. But
Yeah.
Shadow Striker lower divisions possibly really good.
I have changed between having a DLP and an attacking midfielder versus having a defensive midfielder.
I think attacking midfielder is such a that's game over. Hugo Felix, man.
Flex.
I think attacking midfielder is such an underrated role, a little bit.
Do you mean a central attacking midfielder, or you mean an
advanced attacking midfielder? Sorry, in the AMC role, the attacking midfielder.
Yeah.
I just think it's not. A lot of people would go with like.
Everyone defaults to making it an advanced forward, right? Like, sorry, an advanced playmaker. But I think you're right. I think sometimes having it as a attacking midfielder just makes sense. Kind of screwed here. What am I going to do? Go for broke?
I can make 5 subs, can't I? Oh wait, no, it doesn't. Okay, yeah, you're right.
It wouldn't let me do that.
It's annoying. I do like the feature of having 5 subs now. It's much better.
It's much more fun. Alright, come on. So
One more goal.
Yeah, home leg win.
One more goal, come on. For Basel Black Stars.
No, it's going to be you. I've gone a stupid formation, so I think it might be a bit of a field day for Fukimoto, or whatever his name is. Is it Fukimoto? Did I get that right?
Fukimoto.
Fukimoto?
Yeah. Yuji Fukimoto. Here he comes now. Oh.
Yeah, oh.
And Kikuchiki. And Sassanon.
Close.
The Asian delight.
Gel. Card. Reme, Italiano, Blondie. Come on. Come on, Blondie. Ugh. I think it's all over.
Unfortunately. I'm sorry.
No, it's a good win.
Literally, we are the Red Stars. I've just realised that now. Because I'm red on your screen.
Yeah, you are.
Filling up the one name of the Red Stars.
Red Stars versus Black Stars.
Exactly.
Of course. Champions of France. I'd expect nothing more than a strong performance against the champions of Switzerland.
Yeah. Still though, it's a very
I think
good performance.
I think give it another 5 years. Game. Not my game.
Let's come back to this in 5 years.
Give my team Switzerland up to the same coefficient as France. We'll try again.
This is like what we need to do is we need to find teams that have got similar names in different divisions, and then
yes,
we challenge each other at the end of each other FM.
Well, there's a Viking in Iceland and in Norway.
Okay. That's the next step then.
Hey, you've won the World Cup.
I've won the World Cup of FM.
Well done.
I'm so proud.
I mean, Red Star probably should shine brighter than a Black Star. I don't understand how a Black Star works. How do you see a Black Star against a black sky?
I have no idea.
Well, that was crap, lads. Do one.
Okay. Okay, bye.
No, not you. Talking to... actually, we did pretty well in that leg.
Yeah.
I wonder who's got the worst rating of my team. It's going to offer us to go again, and I'm going to say, no, I'm good.
Okay.
I know, do we get some stats? We do. We get some stats. Who's my worst performing player? Who is the worst? Melhorn. On a 6.4.
That's a brilliant name.
Yes. Vincenzi Melhorn from Germany. But his history's gone. You don't get any of the history.
Basel Black Stars manager slams team. Not a very happy bunny.
They deserved it. Well done.
I enjoyed that. It was something different. Let's do it next year.
Really at the end of next game, we should try and get as many people as possible to come and.
When I decide on my main team, eventually. Yes, let's do it. So yeah, we won 4-1 overall in that. It was nice. It was a good experience, something different. And hopefully we might get a few more videos like that on the channel. That might be a good idea to do. Something to potentially think about for future videos. But yeah, if you've enjoyed it, please do subscribe. Please do like the video, and hopefully there'll be a few more videos like this. Got to mention as well that I also do stream on Twitch. We usually stream every Friday or Saturday, around 8 or 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and usually a late night stream. So if you're around there and you do fancy giving that a follow, then please do. I will put that all in my description below. But yeah, thank you for watching. Stay safe, and see you later.